Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 36 of Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories. And we're going to select, let's see, next world, which is going to be, yeah, why not Halloween Town? I mean, in a way, it's kind of appropriate, don't you think? Even though, at least at this point, there are no Christmas aspects of Halloween Town in the Kingdom Hearts series. Well, yet.
But it's the world before Christmas.
Yeah. And it is the week of Christmas, by the way. Yeah. Well, thankfully, Kingdom Hearts 2 rectifies the whole Nightmare Before Christmas aspect, because Christmas Town is featured in it. Spoilers, if you are not aware of it. So, yeah. But, we'll get to that when we get to that. In the meantime, I'd like to point out here that Riku's been altered a little bit. I mean, as far as we know, he's never been to Halloween Town, and he has more of this, I don't know what kind of look he has, more of a gothic look to us. I mean, he is a little darker, don't you think? I mean, yeah. Okay. Anyway, as I go through Halloween Town, killing enemies, skipping enemies, doing some editing here and there, I'm going to go on and read some more slides that can be used at least during Sora's campaign. Let's see here. Let's see here. I read Trinity, Raid. I already read the raids. Raid, stop raid. Come on. The problem with these wikis right here is that these advertisements appear at the inopportune time, You try to read something, then poof, pop-up ads like, no, I don't want to read you. Go away.
That's why I use ad block.
Yeah, I should really invest in the app. Like, is it free or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should send me a link when you get a chance or something, or at least point out the address.
Alright.
Okay. Well, can it also work on, like smartphones too, or not?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Alright, so let's see here, blah, 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 I've read, okay, here we go, here's where I left off, I read, okay, Tornado, I've already read about that, so let's continue, shall we? Okay, the next magical slide is called Freeze, and it's an RE Chain of Memory exclusive, which means you can use it in this game, and it freezes nearby enemies. Attacking a frozen enemy deals greater damage. So you defeat Vexen on the 10th floor, and the card requirements include 2 Blizzard cards and the stock card. Alright, next is Quake. Quake inflicts damage on all ground enemies with a violent tremor. Let's see, it's the first Atlantica reward, and you need Gravity plus Simba, and it mentions Simba specifically. And then any magic card, okay? Let's see. Next is Warpinator. And eliminate the closest enemy. Not always successful. At least the description's kind enough to let me know that it doesn't have a 100% successful rate or something. Let's see here. Now, depending on which version of the game you have, you can either get it after defeating Riku on the 8th floor in the Chain of Memories version, and it's the Twilight Town bounty in RE Chain of Memories. And you need the Stop card, the Gravity card, and the Arrow card. Okay? Let's see, next is Warp. Alright, eliminate all enemies in sight. Enemies that vanish will not drop prizes. Not always successful. Oh, of course.
I'd imagine it wouldn't be.
Yeah, probably for the same reasons. Alright, let's see here. Again, depending on which version you have, if you have Chain of Memories, Game Boy, it's the Twilight Town reward. And in RE Chain of Memories, it's the first Agrabah reward. Okay? Alright, so the requirements are stop and 2 arrows in this case. Okay? Next is bind. Let's see, it holds enemies in place. Enemies can still attack from their position. So, okay, if they can still attack, then what's the point? I mean, they can still move around, but
if they have projectiles, it's pretty much useless.
Yeah, projectiles, useless, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see here. The requirements are for Chain of Memories, it's Find Eeyore. Okay? And in RE Chain of Memories, it's the first Halloween Town reward. And let's see here, it's Gravity plus Stop plus any magic card, okay? Alright, next is Confuse. See, temporarily confuse enemies so that they attack less often. And this one is Find Piglet. Okay? See, Genie plus Tinkerbell plus any summon card, okay? Let's see, next is Faraga Burst. And I pretty much showed that off during gameplay. And it shoots a large fireball into the air and rain down small fireballs over a wide area. And I need to clear the minigame Balloon Glider from the Winnie the Pooh world. Let's see here. And it requires 2 fires and gravity. Next is Terror. And how appropriate since we are in a terror-themed world. Or at least a facsimile of one. Let's see here. Strike fear into the enemies so that they no longer approach. Enter Halloween Town. And, of course, like you probably saw during Sora's playthrough, there are 2 sets of cards that you can use to activate Terror. You can either use any summon, 2 of any summon card and Jack. Or you can use Simba, Mushu, and any item card. So, alright.
It makes sense that there's 2 methods because you're not always in Halloween Town.
Yeah, you don't always have Jack available as your thing, so yeah. Okay, next is Synchro. I think that's how it's pronounced. Set surrounding enemies' HP to that of the target. Okay, so it lowers HP to that of the target, so if one enemy HP is low, then I guess the surrounding ones will also drop to that level, I'm assuming. Alright, anyway, again, it's based on which version of the game you have when you get it. You can either get it when you find Rabbit in Chain of Memories, or it's the first Wonderland reward in RE Chain of Memories. Alright? And you need a Cure card, a Gravity card, and an Arrow card. Alright? Now we have Gifted Miracle. And I believe I've briefly talked about this before, but what the heck, I'm going to talk about it again, because, padding. You know? Padding. See, it reloads cards and resets the counter while restoring HP to friends and foes alike. Which I don't understand. To restore it to your foes, I thought it'd be beneficial to just give it to me, the friend. That's stupid. Okay, it's the Halloween Town Bounty, which I unlocked earlier as Sora. And like the Terror card, there are 2 requirements. Well, 2 sets of cards needed. Well, 2 card requirements needed to activate it. Let's see, we have any summon card, any magic card, and Jack Skellington. And the non-Halloween Town variant is the Bambi, the Blizzard, and any item card, okay? Let's see here. Now we have, next is Teleport. And it's rematerialized behind the targeted enemy, stunning it for a short time. That's nice. And it's the Neverland Bounty. And like before, we have 2 ways to activate it. 2 of any magic card plus Peter Pan, or Stop, Arrow, and any item card. So, there's that. Okay. And apparently I've reached the boss. I've reached Oogie Boogie. So yeah, once again, we're going to battle Oogie Boogie. Nothing's changed, really. Except, I'm pretty much showing you the way to do it without using a gimmick card, because for some reason when I fought Oogie Boogie, I the gimmick card didn't appear in any of his dice. I don't get it, really, so yeah. Alright, so card break, quickly break the dice, and the gate lowers gradually. Of course, if you fail, then, well, you're in trouble. Let's see, come on. Ah! You know, the dice could stand to, I don't know, stay. Yeah. Jeez Louise. This is stupid. Ah, here we go. So it seems that the purple dice can stay, I believe. Of course, I was too slow, but I had to reload my cards, so yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because, well, I've lowered the gate low enough so I can actually take care of Boogie Boogie. And thankfully, now that I'm in dark mode, I can speed up the process. There we go. Ah. Okay. Now I gotta repeat the process over and over again. So yeah. Nothing changed, really. Nothing new. Alright, come on. Break. There we go. Come on, get up there. Come on. I swear, sometimes the controls don't respond to me like I thought. Although sometimes I thought, you know, looking back on this now, I probably should have dueled with Oogie Boogie so that I could at least deal with some major damage on him, because I actually had a decent amount of cards for this world too. So yeah, unlike Wonderland.
You know what they say, hindsight's 20/20.
Pretty much, but at the same time, I just want to get through this game so I can get to Kingdom Hearts 2. I finally have the gimmick card on me, so I can now end this thing. And thankfully I stay in dark mode, which means I'm a bit more powerful, which means I can end the fight quickly. There. Done. Dead. Hooray, huzzah, and all that sort of thing. Okay. Alright, so, let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. And we get the Oogie Boogie card. Joy, oh joys. Let's move on. Okay, let's see here. Back to reading the slides. Okay, so the next one after teleport is Holy. And inflicts damage on a targeted enemy and all surrounding enemies. And again, depending on which version of the game you're playing. Let's see here. Level 42 for Chain of Memories. Level 47 for RE Chain of Memories. And you need a Mega Ether, a Mega Elixir, and any item card. Okay? And the last magical slide I'm going to read is the Raging Storm. Yeah, Raging Storm. And it's 3 fiery tornadoes appear around Sora, dealing damage to enemies as they hit, and use the left analog stick to control the direction of the attack. It's the Castle Oblivion bounty, and you need arrow plus 2 fires. So, yeah. Perfect timing, too, because, well, I just ended this, and, well, as soon as I walk up those stairs once again, we will enter another cutscene. Anytime now. There we go. And walking.
Vexen is no more.
Yes, his scent is gone. Axel struck him down, something I find deplorable. Agents of the organization striking each other down.
Our problem is Sora. Vexen proved to be no match for him. Yet he's still under Naminé's control.
But we cannot eliminate Sora, can we?
Correct. For our superior, he is in dire need of the Hero of Light. When light loses sight of its path, we may find use for the dark. What we must do is obtain the darkness.
Riku, of course.
Just one card left. If I get through this, will I be free of the darkness?
You wish, Riku. Anyway, we'll handle this one world next time.